First of all, somebody invented it, gave it to the king ate it and said, oh my god, this is so good, don't ever make it again for anyone else. Nice guy.
Moving on to number 3 on our Mega Meat Countdown. One of the most bizarrely made sausages you'll find in all of Africa. But is it tasty, and do I dare to even try it? You'll have to wait and see.
All right, folks, we have come to our 3rd meat location out of 5. Any guesses what they're serving here? That's right, goat meat hanging out beautifully in the open for everybody to see. What do you do when you come here? Well, you come up here, you point to the goat meat that you want, and then they hack it into little bitty pieces for you and they throw it on the grill. It's awesome. Right here we have a whole leg plus a bonus tail. This is great for dusting off the dinner table once you're finished eating. In Uganda, wherever there's smoke, that's where you should go. And right here, there's a lot of great stuff being grilled up, starting with the green bananas. Beyond that, we have all the big goat parts. This has already been grilled. It's just waiting for a happy customer. Then this stuff is being actively grilled, including big chunks of organs. But we came here for one very unique food. It's a type of Ugandan sausage. Only this sausage, it's one of the most bizarre sausages you will find not only in Africa, but potentially the world. It's right there. So this is a sausage known as zingalo. It's made from 100% organic goat parts. But how do they go from all these goat organs to a sausage in that shape? I'm gonna show you now. This dish requires, well, all of these exotic ingredients. Now, moments ago, all of these ingredients were inside this. Should I touch it? That is the goat's stomach. But we have so many more goat products here. This is goat fat. Right here we have goat intestine, and then goat, don't even ask. It's just more goat stuff. So right now he's cutting a layer that comes from just underneath the skin. He's cutting it into very thin pieces. These thin pieces of flesh are gonna be used to wrap around the sausage to keep everything in place. So right now he's removing the inner stomach lining. That's the same thing that'll happen to you if you drink an entire bottle of Malibu rum. From here he slices the stomach open, making it like a giant blanket. Right now he's laying out the flesh ties for this sausage. This is kind of the rebar for the outside of this rolled piece of meat. Oof, these flies are so aggressive. Right here we have a load of fat. The caul fat is a layer of fat that wraps up all the organs. Now the stomach layer goes on top of the caul fat. From here it's time to put in even more of these innards. Pieces of stomach, pieces of intestine.
The intestines are laid out and ready for some flavor. Minced garlic, shredded carrots, diced onions, and green peppers, all finished with a sprinkle of salt.
This is what it looks like when it's all splayed out and open. It is time to roll it up so we can put it on the grill. He takes the stomach layer, and just like rolling sushi, he gets all of the contents inside of the stomach. Try not to get any of those flies trapped in there. Flies absolutely love this dish. So next he takes the caul fat layer. Having that fat on the outside, it's just gonna make this sausage even more juicy. So all that's left are these little flesh strips. They're gonna be used like some Nike shoelaces to tie this sausage up. Oh, look at that. This thing, it is a 1 meter long sausage. It is a wild experiment in the culinary arts, and I am fascinated. From here, we're gonna grill it up, and finally, I'm gonna see how it tastes. With our meat ready, it is time to head to the grill. Ooh, this thing is so massive, it won't fit. So this is the raw zingalo. But right here we have the final cooked version. Oh yeah. On the outside where that flesh was wrapped around, the darkness from the stomach, it is also one of the most bizarre sausages I've ever seen in my life. Is it making eye contact with you guys? I'm so sorry. Let's try it out. Zingalo, a food I was more excited to see being made than to actually eat. It is still very hot. This is the inside of the stomach. Absolutely gnarly. Then on the outside, this is like that flesh that was used to tie it shut. It's become crispy. Another fun fact is they said, hey, the thicker ones maybe aren't cooked all the way through, so eat the smaller ones. Nice. Luckily, I'm not just eating this. I have some support tomatoes and onions. So I am going to start with a small one. Put this over here. And it is time to cut it open. Oh, look how succulent it is. It's dripping with juicy goodness. Smells like a... Ooh. If goats had a communal bathroom, that's what their bathroom would smell like. Nicholas, give that a smell. I'm not gonna take a bite out of this. I'm gonna make a little medallion. And then there you have it, folks. All right, cheers. Tastes better than it smells. The smell is very off-putting. Once you chew it, it's a little bit better. Oh, it's almost like eating A5 Wagyu, but without any of the good flavors. It's just so oily and so heavy. To cleanse my palate, I'm gonna have a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, and a little bit of cyanide. I wish. This is a place where dudes come to get wasted and eat some bold flavors. So I would say about 50% of the time when guys are eating that, they're absolutely wasted out of their minds on local beer. Like, the more I eat it, the more I can tolerate it. Here we have the flesh ties that are holding everything together. Best part so far, it tastes like fried meat. It's crunchy, still rich, but a completely different experience and not gamey at all. So I'm gonna get this in a takeout container. I'm definitely gonna eat all of it though.
If number 3 on our list made you feel skeptical, then number 2 will remove any doubt. Now we're headed to a restaurant that serves whole roasted goats, and the end product is a thing of beauty.
That grilled meat is nice, but if you want the really fresh stuff, you gotta track it down. There he is. That is super fresh. We have made it to our 4th meat location, a little restaurant known as Rahim Foods. This place is 4 floors of deliciousness. Ugandan food taken to the next level. In fact, this is gonna be the most high-end restaurant we've been to today, and we are getting one of the most expensive things on the menu, an entire roasted goat that cost $151. This is one of the most expensive meats that you will find in this city, but there is a catch. They told us that they will not reveal their secret cooking method. Right now we're gonna head inside the restaurant to see the final product. Right now we're heading into the restaurant. I'm meeting this man for the very first time. My instincts tell me he knows what's going on. You ready? Big reveal? Let's see it, baby. Where's the goat?
2,000 years later.
Take a look at this. This thing is a monster. Is it heavy?
Very heavy.
How confident are you about taking this up to the top floor?
I'm not very confident enough, but I'll try.
I like the honesty. Guys, you take the lead. There are a lot of stairs along the way. Spin move. We're doing good so far, but this has to get up to there. And the stairs just got a lot narrower. Keep pushing, guys. Believe in yourself. It's hard for me too. Boom, well done. Boom, boom. All right, folks, I feel like we're peaking early with our 4th meat experience here. This one is a big boy. In a moment, I'm gonna give you a tour of the platter, but first, this is the menu. Now, the menu is full of different giant platter options, and the most expensive one is the one that you see right here. I love the name, Goat of Memories, because how could you order this goat and ever forget it? I still hear it's bleeding in my dreams. It says here it's served with chips or french fries. There is pilau, that is inside. There is gonja. Sorry, it's not what you think. The gonja right here. Plantains, that's not getting you high. There is chapatis fried up. This is some goat soup. So let's do a little bit of a tour. That's the bump, that's the tail, and that in there, I don't want to tell you what that is. Then would be the back, the spine, and then we're getting towards the neck, the shoulder, and the ribs. This whole thing, it's beautiful. It's too much food for one person. This is probably enough for 15 people. Why don't we start with this? Let's not start with that. Look at this thing stretch open like it's doing aerobics. Oh yeah, that's a good stretch. Can that come off? Like Nate Diaz doing an arm bar. Give it a bit of a spin. This is what I want to get to right here. Some hamstring. Wow. No wonder they want to keep the recipe a secret. That's delicious. It's soft, it's tender, it's juicy, but it's not that gamey.